Welcome to the Flip Side, episode 22. I usually say I'm here with a good friend of mine. Kendall is not a good friend of mine, but I'm here. I'm here with Kendall, aka Kylie, aka Kim, aka Chloe, aka Kat,
The whole
from
Kardashian
Style
clan.
Secondhand. Welcome to the Flip Side, Kendall.
Thanks for having me, new
Y-
friend.
Yes, a potential friend. We'll see. I feel like I like your husband a lot more than you so far, but
Most
you
people
can
do.
change it up.
Most people.
So I met Kendall like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 3 days ago, something like that. Friday night, the last night of the FlipCon, I finally got the chance to meet the average human being that Kendall is.
Wow. Is this a roast? My favorite.
What'd you think he got invited for?
I know what?
So first question for you, Kendall. Okay, first of all, I guess introduce yourself because probably nobody has a clue who you are.
Not at
So
all. Nobody has a clue. Except my dad, if he watches this. Hi, Dad. Um, my name is Kendall. I am a reseller. My reselling name is Style Secondhand. Um, I don't know. What do you want to know?
that's, I guess, a good start. Maybe full time, part time, fun time,
I'm full time.
full time reseller.
Yeah. Yeah. Look,
Okay.
this is news to you.
I figured with your sales, there's no way, but maybe okay.
Oh my God.
How long
Listen,
have you been full time
since May 1st.
of this year? Oh,
Mhm,
you did tell me that, and
mhm.
you started like January of this year, right, or something like that.
Yeah, part-time January and then
So
went
you
full.
went full time fast.
Yes, I did.
So how did you hear about this whole reselling thing in January?
Um, I mean, I have known about reselling for a while. I just kind of took the leap in January
Hmm.
because my husband is the one who got me into thrifting. His parents used to sell on
Your
eBay.
husband's the one that watches me, right?
Correct. Yeah, he's the one who knew who you were. Apparently, whatever. I think he was lying. Still not sure. Still not told.
I mean, it was just a random person, just because I wasn't even stopping by. I was walking somewhere else, and he stopped me. So unless he's a really good liar, he convinced me pretty well. So
I mean, I don't know. Let's hope he's not a good liar. Let's hope I don't find that out. But yeah, I started to like thrifting. Like if you would have asked me 3 years ago, I would have never saw myself doing this because I was not even
hmm.
into thrifting. And then I just realized you can make money, and so I started doing like a little bit here and there, and then was like, wow, I can really make money from this. So that was kind of I put all my eggs in that basket May 1.
That's actually pretty. I don't want to give you too much compliments here. It's supposed to be a roast of you, but
Mhm.
it's pretty impressive to go from January to May from part time to full time. It took me like over 2 years to do that. So
Yeah,
good
yeah.
on you, I guess.
Oh, thanks. Wow, thanks.
Look at that. First compliment, 3 minutes
Yeah,
in. We could do a compliment
minutes
counter down
in.
below.
I mean,
It's already more
that's
than I wanted to give you, but so did you watch, like, how did you know what brands to pick up? Were you watching like people or something like that, or
yeah.
different creators? Yeah.
So I started out watching Josh, Harry Tornado, and Hustle at Home Mom. Those were like the inspos for me. Hustle at Home probably more because I am into clothes more than I am hard goods. I kind of started off with looking at whatever
Hmm.
and just like seeing where I could make money, and then I just started to like clothes more because that's fun for me to learn about. I didn't really care as much about electronics and things like that. Um, so yeah, I started watching them. And then as I started like being on TikTok more, not posting, but actually just like going on
Hmm.
the app, watching other people that were thrifting and things like that kind of helped me learn about brands. But I also just do a lot of research myself on like I'm always checking comps, always looking up new
Yeah.
brands because I find a lot of good stuff that feels nice, or the tag looks nice, or things like that. So I just kind of take it upon myself to learn.
Again, compliment number two coming your way. So get ready.
Oh
It's already
God.
impressive that you know that, hey, this feels good quality. This must be good. That takes people years sometimes to say, oh, because a lot of times people just get in the mindset of bolos, like, oh, this brand, this brand, and then they don't focus on anything else. And that's my advice I always give is like focus on quality first because you won't remember every single brand. It's almost impossible. But
Yeah.
you can always say, oh, this this coat is good quality. This coat isn't, So
Yeah. Thanks.
impressive number two. I gotta stop this.
Yeah. That's how I found a lot of the stuff that I like in the beginning when I was part-time. How I discovered a lot of stuff was literally just seeing a tag that looked nice or feeling it. It was heavyweight. Like I found a Montclair, which is like a bougie
Yeah.
brand. And that was just when I was like part-time, because I also worked at Lululemon for
Oh,
that was my job that I left, and I worked there for years. So I think that also kind of helped me
okay.
like
Yeah.
be able to see or feel something, because even now I can find Lululemon in the thrift store by like
Just by touch, yeah, it feels a lot different than everything else. Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, definitely.
Okay. So what percentage of your thing would you say is clothes of your inventory?
Uh, well, does shoes count in clothes? Because
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I
I'm
wouldn't
like,
say the hard goods. Yeah, I would say
yeah,
shoes, hats, clothes, all that.
probably 99.9.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even know if I actually have any. I have a calculator and an eye clicker. I found those recently, so those are my source.
Okay. All right.
But
So your clothes heavy. So probably means you're like thrift store is how you source mainly, right? That
yeah,
would make sense. Okay. Gotcha.
yeah.
Kind of like the opposite of me. Kind of cool.
What are you,
Um,
yard sale, garage sale?
Yard sale, garage sales. You see all this.
Yeah,
It's not clothes.
yeah.
You don't have any cookie jars or Pyrex dishes
I
or
do have some plushes.
Crocs.
They're like squishmallows, but
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know. It doesn't interest me enough. Like that's like in my death pile, I guess, because
Ah,
things
okay.
I got to
Gotcha.
list and just haven't touched because I just don't care.
No, I don't know if you said this or not, or if you said it, I probably wasn't paying attention because I don't pay attention when you speak. What? Where are you from again?
I so I live currently in Charlotte, North Carolina, but I am from Pittsburgh.
Okay. Your husband's Charlotte. You guys, that way you're there, or
He is from West Virginia.
whoa? So how are you guys end up in Charlotte?
We wanted to move here. I mean, so we were originally going to go to Raleigh, and he got full-time remote after quarantine happened. So we were able to move wherever we wanted because he had an office in Raleigh, and we have a friend that lives here. So we were just like, let's go here instead.
So how long you guys been there?
Since 2020, I think.
Oh, okay. So you like it?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I talked to a waitress while I was there, and she goes, because of Forbes voted us the best city wherever to live in, all these young people are moving in, destroying my city. So how does it make you feel to be destroying the waitress's city? How does that make you feel?
I don't think I am, because I don't actually live in Charlotte. I'm outside of Charlotte, and I don't really go into Charlotte. So
Okay,
I'm not the problem.
you just destroying the suburbs of
No,
like Mint Hill or Matthews or Indian Trail, one of those.
none of those.
None of those.
I'm not in any of those.
Okay, I was there all day Saturday garage sailing. I was in those areas, so I guess
Oh,
it was not good. By the way,
no.
Charlotte not good for garage sales. Meh at best.
I have had success, but you have to know the neighborhoods.
Clearly,
So you weren't
clearly,
the right person.
well, yeah, I should have asked you probably, but that was a mistake on my part.
Busy being mean to me. So
I was busy, BT. Can we rewind? Talk about how we actually met. Had the audacity on display that was at this '80s theme dance party. What '80s theme party? I don't know what it was.
karaoke party.
Were you even dressed up? I don't remember you seeing you in costume. Yeah, you were wearing like just
Yeah,
regular
kind of
clothes
like
there.
your Wayne's World costume with the black T-shirt. Yeah.
I mean, blue jeans, black t-shirts, and a Wayne's World hat. Like, what else do I need to be?
I mean, if you
Wayne
take off the hat, you're literally just a black T-shirt.
But the hat makes the whole costume. That's the best costume. I always say is the easiest costume. The one you just put like one piece, like being a cowboy is the easiest on Halloween. Just put a flannel shirt on a cowboy hat, and you're good to go. It's so simple. I don't want to be like some of the people there, like just did their hair and all of them. Like that's too much work. I just want to put a hat on.
I didn't know it was going to be that intense. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
So, anyways, we're at this event. I'm just walking, mind my own business. No, I'm going towards somebody. Your husband stops me, starts fanboying as usual. just a typical.
Yeah, with your demographic. What is it? What is it? 55 and up?
Yes. Don't hate on my demo.
I'm just
That's
saying. I mean,
you
he's an
want you want that demo. Well, I mean, I have people his age to watch, so it's not like it's like 0%. It's just less than the other ones. And the whole time you're like, that's the face you gave me, and then you're like, I have no clue who you are.
you
Is
know,
is that not what happened?
I don't think that's exactly how it happened. But you know, when you just meet those people where you can just like, you could just, you know,
You know what?
be a little mean too. I
Oh,
don't.
you could tell I could handle it.
Yeah,
You're like, this guy can take it. Okay.
exactly. I'm a very
Look,
sarcastic person,
look
so
at that. That's a compliment for me. There we go. 10
yeah,
minutes in. There we go. There
there
we
you go.
go.
I
Thanks,
can push
Kylie.
that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
So was I the first person you were mean to the whole week? You were scared to be mean to Josh or someone
I wasn't mean to anybody.
else? Just me and Kevin. Huh? There's only two people.
Yeah, yeah. Kevin, I don't think took it as. I mean, he's people are mean to him all the time, but I don't think
Oh,
he.
so you know who Kevin is now, huh? You just...
Well, just from the weekend, I actually didn't know who he was.
You came in not knowing, but you left low and wow. People pick with this guy all the time. Okay, so
Yeah, he
you
gets
learn
bullied.
fast.
Yeah,
You
so
learn quick.
I figured I
Yeah.
could join and just bully him too.
Yeah, he's probably used to it, so
Yeah,
that works out. Yeah. So yeah, you don't know who I am. Now you're a huge fan, right? Obviously,
mhm.
big fan.
Big,
Yeah.
big fan.
Sure, you watched the whole 10 seconds of my content.
Yeah,
Probably less.
I saw it, and
I mean, I just watched one reel of yours, so but there was really for much. Speaking of content, Kendall's on TikTok and Instagram for now.
and
YouTube.
I do have a YouTube.
You have a YouTube now.
I
Okay.
do. I've only made one short, but I've got 7 subscribers, so
Whoa.
on my way
What
up.
a-
I know.
I mean, I was like your third Instagram subscriber, and you're like a boy, like almost 40 now, right? So
Yeah,
probably past 40. So you're about
I
to
think
blow up.
I think I can thank you for that. People saw, oh, was friends with Billy Flipper, and they were like, oh my god, she must be
Yeah,
cool.
that's exactly what went down.
Yeah,
Now I've seen like Haley even followed you, right? I'm pretty sure
you said,
Haley Tornado followed
oh,
you.
yeah, she liked one of my
Yeah.
reels.
Got to get Josh to follow you. Now, if Josh follows you, then it's definitely
He
like
did
you're
follow
official.
me.
Oh, he did follow you.
Yeah.
Do you know Josh just followed me this week? So he followed you a lot faster than you followed me. So,
He said I was the queen of karaoke, so
oh, okay. I guess that counts. That was the highlight of this week is Josh followed me, Renzi followed me, and Ashley followed me. And I was like, I made it.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ashley and Rinzy, that's big.
Yeah. So we got to talk to them to, to say, hey, this girl Kendall, she exists. You should know about her. Well, make it happen. That was like the highlight for me is like I sat down at a table with like Caleb, Ashley, all them. I was like, hey, I'm Paul, Phlp Flipper, and she was like, I know who you are. And I was like, oh, Ashley knows who I am.
Oh,
Okay. And
wow.
then Kendall doesn't. That's okay.
It's fine. I'm a nobody. It's okay.
Hey, you're nobody for now.
Exactly. Exactly. This is where the rise happens.
Wait till you get your whole like 5 subscribers or 5 followers from this podcast. Then you're about to be a somebody.
Yeah, no.
You just wait.
Yeah. Give me that verified blue check, play button, all the things.
I mean, you can just pay for the check. You don't have
Oh, well.
the verified check. You can pay for it. The YouTube button. You gotta earn that. I can't. If you do shorts though, you get there a lot faster. So that's what I've heard. Right.
Oh. Yeah.
Is
short form content. Is that right?
Yeah, cheating short form content. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is that your plan for future short form? Or you think my putting long forms in or lives, hauls?
Lives. Well, I actually am going to do a live on Friday on TikTok.
A live on TikTok. Okay.
Yeah. But that's not my first one. I've done lives on TikTok. But I mean, my ultimate dream, like when I was, I don't know, in high school, I was like, oh, I want to be on YouTube and like make content. I just never knew what it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But now I feel like this wave of short form content feels like the long is just like not necessarily a waste of time, but like you put a lot of effort in to not get a lot out. Where like short form, you can go like 0 to 100 real fast.
Yeah. I would kind of agree. So for long form, you put a lot of effort in for a long time without getting a lot out. But
Mm-hmm.
then once you start making it, it becomes a lot, I guess, worth it. So
Yeah.
like it's like where I am with my view count, it's definitely not worth it for me. But I said I've been on YouTube for 2+ years without making a penny. So it's a lot of, I would say it's a long time for it to be a hobby before it becomes a career.
Yeah.
If you want to do long form, I I've asked some people around what short form people make, and long form you get paid way better than short form. You
Oh,
get
really?
paid 12 to 13 times better per views than short form, but it's just a lot more easy to get discovered with short form. So
Yeah.
that's how it works. Man.
Yeah.
I already got
Really?
discovered. People know who I am besides you, but
Yeah. Well, you're Philly flipper living in Florida. Make it make sense.
you
You know,
figured it out. There we go.
make it make sense. I don't
You're
understand.
Kendall who styles secondhand but buys first hand and sells third hand. Make it make sense.
Oh my god, that doesn't make any sense.
I just it just was the top of the dome.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you crack open there? I heard a little crack. What are you about to start drinking?
No, are we drinking?
I heard a crack, so I'm just saying.
I don't
You don't crack a can? I heard a crack can. No, I was gonna say.
know. I have an older.
I thought I heard this. That
Wait,
wasn't where it was.
SMR channel now?
It could be. I got a little high noon action.
Oh,
Yeah.
high noon. I can ask my husband to get me a beer.
Hashtag not sponsor, but maybe one day.
High
That's
noon.
the
I want to be. I want to be sponsored by Lonnie New. This I drank earlier.
They actually reached out to me.
Really?
He sent me like a case of stuff, and I didn't like it, so I said no.
Oh
I
my
still
god.
have a case if you want some. I have the coconut something, the I don't know. It's like the red and white can. It's like they really sent me a bunch that they had in like 10 flavors that hasn't come out on the market yet. And so I tried all those, and I was like,
Oh,
it did not taste good to me. So I said
I
no.
had the Kim Aid by Kim K. I had that yesterday. She had
Oh,
a
the
collab.
Kim K works with LA.
She had a
Okay,
collab, I guess. Yeah.
interesting. Okay,
So
man, if I wish I did that, I would have said no faster. But I was
well, I'm gonna be down in Florida in October, so I'll stop by and you can give me the case.
if
Hold
I
on.
still have it, we'll see. I
Oh,
drink about one every 20 days. So it's like I have to be in the mood for it. Man,
I
but
love
yeah,
them. One a day, pretty much.
really? Dang. Is that healthy for you? I don't know. I'm sure
Probably not.
you're like I'm 22. Like, what do I care about health?
I'm not 22, but thanks.
Probably closer 22 than I am.
Probably.
Yeah, there you go. We
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
end it on that.
Yeah.
So tell me about your karaoke skills. Have you always been this terrible at karaoke, or this is your first time trying? Or
I will say, I was the highlight of a lot of people's FlipCon experiences, so I can't be that bad. I'm entertaining, but
I'll give you that.
what?
I'll give you that. It was entertaining. So I just think that the machine wasn't built for that room. So like if you weren't like in the first like 3 or 4 tables, it was kind of hard to hear anything past that point. But the people in the first 3 or 4 tables said you were average, so it's good.
Oh, great. I mean, I'll take it. I've always been a performer of sorts, so
What's your go-to karaoke song? Is it "Baby Got Back," or you just felt like in the mood to pull that one out?
no, it's probably "Look at Me Now," the second song
Oh,
that I did. Yeah,
I,
because I
I
can
must
rap.
have missed that one. So I was only there for "Baby Got Back."
I thought that's why you then approached me because you wanted to talk to me so bad after.
Oh no, I must have been in the hallway or something. Is that the look at me now? I'm making paper. That one?
Yeah,
Oh man,
that's
I
my
missed out.
my go-to because it usually shocks the crowd because I can rap the whole thing. So
By heart the whole. Wow. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. That's actually
yeah,
kind of impressive. Okay.
that's my hidden talent. I used to do it at college all the time.
You just pull it out at parties.
Yeah, no, on karaoke nights, but I just carried around a karaoke machine, and I would just no, I didn't do that.
There's this one like Busta Rhymes song that has like the guy just like raps like 100 million miles per minute. And one of my white friends knows that one by heart, and she pulls it out, and I was always impressed.
Yeah,
Like she goes, and it makes sense. And I'm like, whoa, okay.
yeah. Well, and lucky for me, whenever I did do it, I like, there's a few parts that maybe I fumbled a little bit, but people were cheering so loud, nobody could tell. So
Yeah, okay.
the crowd got excited, and then I just, was like, first.
Pretty accurate. You know, baby got back by heart too.
I mean, like 95% of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. That was
Can
what
you
I started.
do Rap God by Eminem?
No,
That
but
one's
that could be my next one. I'll start learning it now. So FlipCon next year.
if it happens and there's karaoke, you'll be ready.
I'll just bring a karaoke machine.
Oh,
So.
there we go. I'm more of a classics karaoke guy. I
Mm,
do like Sweet Caroline. That one's pretty easy. Just everybody gets into it, or some Billy Joe or something like that. The
yeah.
classics. Way
Yeah.
better than whatever you chose.
Sounds boring. I was dancing. I was moving and grooving. I was into it.
There,
But
there we go. Boom.
I put on a show.
You have to make a statement. When you
Yeah.
go to an event where nobody knows who you are, you have to make a statement like that. So there you
Yeah.
go.
And Josh
Now,
follows me on Instagram. So
there we go.
and it just took me a couple days. How long did it take you?
Don't worry
What
about
was what was it again?
it. 3 years.
Yeah.
Took
But
you 3 years, Josh, to notice me.
he won't even see this. Let's be real.
We'll see. We'll see.
Probably
We'll
because
see.
I'm in it. Call it the Queen of Karaoke, and
He probably it's at the 22-minute 22-second mark, so it's a good number. So he might be here for that part, unless you bored him by now. But I think you're doing pretty
yeah,
good.
I'm trying.
Did you go to FlipCon last year, or is this your first one?
No, this was my first one. I didn't even start reselling until.
Oh yeah, see, I don't pay attention when you speak, so I know.
Yeah, I clearly. Thanks.
Taking this long to figure this out. I forgot who I'm here with already. What'd you do before you resold?
I was assistant manager of operations at Lululemon.
At a store or at the headquarters or
At a store.
a store? Do,
Yep.
do you know what people's always surprised by? That I used to work at anthropology.
Really?
Yeah, see, it's shocking, right?
For how long?
3 years.
What did you do?
My last title before I left was I was senior sample coordinator for the furniture team. I worked at the headquarters in
Where is that?
Philadelphia, at the
Oh,
Navy Yard in Philadelphia. So Anthropology is actually owned by Urban Outfitters, so they're under a big umbrella called URBN, which is Anthro, Free People, Terrain, Urban, and Beholden, the wedding brand. So I worked there. Shocking,
wow.
right? Not something you would expect.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
at all.
That's why my house is all decked out with Anthro stuff because I got it from working there. So,
Wow.
but it's like I worked in the home team, so I didn't do anything with clothes. I did
Yeah.
furniture, mirrors, art, rugs, all that fun stuff. Yeah.
How did you get into reselling?
Listen to Gary V podcast.
Really? That's how?
Yeah. So after Anthro and me split up, I had a moving business, and then working in the moving business, listening to podcasts the whole time. Found Gary V. He talked about yard sales, and I got into it. So for a long time, I was doing moving and that, and then this thing called COVID happened, and after COVID, my moving business got shut down, and here I am now talking to you.
Wow.
My whole life has been led to this moment.
Yep. This is the peak right here. So it's all up.
Probably. If this is the peak, I'm in trouble. But I would say this is your peak. I would say this might be your peak, but I feel like
Yeah. I mean, I did say what we met how many days ago, and I said, "Put me on the podcast," and here I am. So
yeah,
I am a manifester of sorts.
you are a manifester. And usually, I say that the best way to get on a podcast is to not ask to be on a podcast, and you did the
Mhm.
opposite of that, and I still put you on. So
Yep.
there must be something there.
I got in your
You,
head.
you know,
Yeah.
I just think you got the Riz, and I was like, we need some Riz on the podcast. So yeah.
I just learned what that was.
I also learned what that was like 2 weeks ago. I
Yeah.
actually learned it from the podcast. I had Bob Eyes on, and she told me it meant charisma. I had no clue. So,
Oh, wait. So maybe I didn't know, but so I thought someone. Well, maybe I guess charisma. I guess that works because I thought it was like I don't even know how to describe it. We'll
like
go with it.
charisma,
Well,
Riz, Riz.
I was just watching. I watched Love Island while I work.
What a surprise that is.
Yeah.
I could have. I was gonna say that or like Love at First Sight for you, but I don't know. Is that a
Um,
show? Love at First Sight?
Married at First Sight.
Married at First Sight?
I do
Is
watch
that
that.
is that the Netflix one?
Um,
I
they
don't know.
might have seasons. It's
Yeah.
like it
Okay.
might be like Lifetime or something.
How many? Yo, don't come at Lifetime. I love Lifetime. I watch Lifetime movies all the time.
Oh my gosh. I think someone's calling me. I think I gotta go. So
I,
this
I
is
watched I watched Nanny Cam 2 nights ago, man. That was a good movie.
nanny cam.
Yeah, it's about a wife that's really obsessed with the nanny, so she puts like a hidden camera in the baby's room and just spies on her the whole time.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah,
Probably 10 out of 10 acting, I'm sure.
no, that's why I watch it because it's
Oh,
2 out of 10 acting. It's just
mhm.
glorious. 2 out of 10 acting, 2 out of 10 storytelling. You know it's gonna happen minute two of the movie, so it's just great. Perfect background noise. I can just listen, not pay attention to it.
You like Hallmark movies?
No, just Lifetime.
Okay.
Hallmark movies are like Lifetime movies, but they're happy endings. Lifetime
Yeah.
movies always end terribly. So that's I
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, I hear you. I don't like Lifetime, but I used to watch a lot of ID channel, like Investigation Discovery.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was into that for a while.
Are you still into like true crime and all that?
Not as much because it was like it's a downer, obviously.
What?
So
Yeah.
it'd be weird if it was an upper. So it's
Yeah, we might have to get you a question if that was an upper for you. If that
yeah,
got you excited.
yeah,
We might have to
yeah,
get the cops called and say, hey, this girl is hiding something.
probably. But I needed something lighter, so Love
Yeah,
Island is
there we
good.
go.
Lots of episodes, stupid drama. I love it.
There we go. There's one on true crime I listened to called like it was like "Stay sexy, don't get murdered." I don't know if you heard that one. That was always her catchphrase. And I was like, pretty good.
Oh, that the podcast, like My Favorite
Yeah,
Murder. Yeah,
I think that's what it's called, right? But she always
I
ended with like "Stay sexy, don't get murdered." That was always like her yeah.
yeah
So, I've been doing that for 23 years, so I'm
yeah.
really good. Yeah.
23 years?
Yeah. See. No.
No, no. I call BS on that
One
one.
of those numbers is right. That's all I'm saying.
I'm
One
not
of
gonna
those
guess.
numbers is right.
I'm not gonna guess because I'm
Mm,
being nice.
Oh, I'm sure you can figure it out. It's just not that hard. Um. Anyways, I have ADHD, so I distracted you from your Love Island story. I don't know where you were going with that, but it probably
Oh
wasn't a good story anyway. But you can go back to it.
no, it wasn't. They just said Riz on it. That was it.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about, Riz.
But I did learn about that like 2 weeks ago from a friend who said it, and I was like, "What does that mean?" And then he was like, "You don't know what that means," and explained it to me, but he didn't really explain it that well. He
No,
made it sound like it
it's
was like a wingman thing. I don't know.
no,
I didn't
it's
really.
it's it's short for charisma. Somebody has some charisma and they got the Riz. Makes sense. No, once you
That
think
makes
about it.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other words people of your age use that I don't know about that you could teach me
I
real
don't
quick?
think we're that far from each other's age.
Well, sure.
Anyway,
I'm guessing. I don't want to guess your age. Were you born in the 90s?
yes.
Okay, I say we're pretty close. I was also born in the 90s. So.
Mm.
We'll see. It's like a poker battle. Who blinks first and says their age first? That's
I'm
gonna be
really
the whole
bad at
podcast.
I'm bad at poker. So
You're bad at poker. Okay, so
yeah.
it's a good thing you didn't choose that as your full time career, huh? So.
No, but I was in Vegas a few weeks ago and learned how to play craps.
Oh, see, I have never still learned that. So
I couldn't tell you how to do it.
don't you just throw a dice and that's it, and just hope for like a
Yeah.
7 or an 8 or something like that, right?
No, no. I'm not even gonna try and explain it because I'll butcher it, but we won some money and then we lost the money.
That sounds like a typical, sounds like a typical Vegas experience. We won
Yeah,
some money, then we went back and we lost all the money that we won.
pretty much. Pretty much.
Did you go home with more or less or the same money as you came in?
I think a little bit. But I didn't but it wasn't
Got it.
like me, it was my
Oh,
husband.
it's
So
the husband. It's
but
always the husband.
we're a partnership, so this is nice.
What were you guys doing in Vegas?
Just went with some friends. It was our wedding gift from our friends.
Oh,
Recently got married. So
did you guys get married recently?
April 6th.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a big year for you. Holy moly.
Well, yeah, once we got married, got on his insurance and quit my job.
Oh, that was a big part of it.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the biggest stumbling block for a lot of people is the insurance, the benefits. So yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can
I
see
looked
that.
into it with my company like before because there's like Cobra, other things you can do. And I was like, this is insane.
Yo, Cobra is expensive AF.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, what? So,
Like for me, for one guy, they want like 800 a month. And
yeah.
I'm like, how much money do you think I'm making? I
Yeah.
can just give you
No,
guys $800 a month. That's like
might as well
rent.
quit the job. Yeah. So we got insurance. He put me on it. And then I was like, bye.
Bye,
Quit my job.
Lulu. We just
Yeah.
peace out to Lulu. Boom. So,
Yeah.
so you started reselling this year. You started content creation this year. You got married this year. Big 2023.
Yeah.
Here, I thought I had a big one because I just moved to Florida. You way more accomplished. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Wait, 7:35. You heard it here. Another one. Add it to the compliment tracker.
Well, nobody knows what 7:35 means when they're watching it tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Okay. I don't know
you,
how long
you,
it
you see on the top left corner, there's like a little
32 minutes.
yeah. You guys heard it here first. 7:35.
I'm new to this.
So, what does your husband do? If you don't mind me asking.
He is in insurance.
But I was hoping you wouldn't say that because I'm like that sounds boring, but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. That's probably all I can give you. So
he's in insurance, but he's not Jake from State Farm. He's from
no,
some okay.
he's John, not Jake.
John from Allstate.
Sure.
And he works remote, right? So that's
Yeah.
good. Works from home.
Yeah.
So you guys see each other all the time. That's I don't know. That sounds fun to me. So I don't know how you guys.
Yeah. We're BFFs. So
That's like one of the biggest things my parents regret is that they work at different schedules. So my dad works day shift. My mom works kind of night shift. So like my dad works from 5 a.m. to like 5 a.m. to like 2 p.m. My mom works from 3 to like 11. So they never see each other except for the weekends. So they don't like that. But you guys see each other all the time.
all the time. Like his
All
office
the
is
time.
right next door all the time. I mean, when I was working at Lulu, I had obviously like, he was always here, but I would be gone. And,
Yeah.
But I'm an introvert and like I need my alone time. So
You're an introvert?
yeah.
Not on karaoke night.
Not whenever I see someone I can be mean to.
Oh.
It was just like, I can be sarcastic with him and he'll take it. And luckily, it doesn't always work, but
yeah, that's a very interesting approach to meeting new people. You're like, let me just be a jerk to you for 10 minutes.
yeah,
If you can take it, we'll be friends. If not, you'll hate me for the rest of your life.
that's pretty much my model for life is like, if we can be like that, then we'll be friends.
There we go. So
Then
you like to cut them off right away. You're like, I don't have time for small talk. Hey, who are you? What's your name? Let me just be a jerk if you're cool. That's it. Well, there we go. All right.
Pretty
So I
much.
passed the test. That's good.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
many people at Flip now hate you now? That's not now I want to know.
I don't know. They're probably going to be like, you can't come back next year.
How many people have you cut off of your circle already? They're like, wow, that girl's mean.
None.
Oh,
I
okay.
have a good read on people. Got a good intuition.
Okay.
I can be like, this is the
There
person.
you go. So you read me pretty well. So I guess that's true.
Yep. Yep.
Now, the other girl that was married that was with you, did you meet her there too, or were you guys
Yeah.
friends beforehand?
No,
You
I
met her
met.
there as well. Okay, that's
Yep.
cool. So did you come in like just like hearing of people, not actually knowing anybody there?
Pretty much. I mean, other than like Ashley, Josh,
Well,
Haley.
yeah, but like you knew them, but now I want to say they didn't know who you were, right? So yeah,
Yeah, they did not know who I was.
that's
But
actually
they do now. I talked to Ashley too. Told her I worked at
ah,
Lulu, bonding over that. So
that's cool.
maybe she'll
And
remember.
and you're saying you're an introvert. You went into an event where you knew nobody knew who you were, and
Yeah.
you went to that event. I don't think many introverts do that. So
No.
I'm saying that's what made you decide like say, hey, this is. I guess probably being in your city probably helped, right? That was probably a big reason
Yeah.
why. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I was like, I started doing this like reselling, and Josh, like the only reason I heard about it was because it was on like Harry Tornado's YouTube, and my husband is interested in it. So like, I went with my husband, so at least I had like that, like
Hmm.
comfortability. But we like he kept talking about it on his YouTube channel, and so we like looked into it, and I was getting more serious into reselling, so I was like, let's do it. And I've only been to one other work conference before, and it was for Lululemon. So I was like, let's do this. And yeah, I just felt
That's
very
cool.
comfortable. Felt very comfortable there. Felt like my people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you meet friends like right away, or did you wait till day
No,
5 when you met me?
no. I met people. I met a handful of people like right away. I met Wyatt right away because Wyatt followed
uh,
me on TikTok, and he like came over on the first meet and greet night, and we chatted. And then Cheyenne, the girl that was at our table, and then another woman, and
oh, that's
you
her
know,
name, Cheyenne. There we go.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
really good with names, so yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
Cheyenne's coming on next week.
Is she?
No, I don't know who she is. No disrespect, Cheyenne, if you're watching. Yeah. So,
No,
that's cool. See, I don't believe you're an introvert, but that's cool.
I
Or if
am.
you're an introvert, you really do a good job hiding it. So that's
Well,
something.
I think also I can like trick myself into being like, you know, like almost compartmentalize my introvert ism, I don't know, whatever, and be like, go in there and be confident or outgoing
Uh
or
huh.
whatever. And
Yeah.
I, again, had my husband who makes me feel comfortable, but like, I think I went into that and I was like, I want to meet people every day. I want to sit at different tables. I want to talk to people. Like, I wanted to do that because it was,
Yeah.
you know, that was this is my life now. It's doing this, so I wanted to put myself out there.
That was my goal too, because I never want to be known as like the cliquey guy. Like, hey, I have my group. I'm with them
Mhm.
the whole time. That's it. So yeah, every time I try to save somebody else, meet some other people, I feel like because you can tell by I'm not gonna say any names. But you can tell there was a bunch of little clicking these things happening. And I was like, I don't be a part of that. So I respect it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
They never sat at my table, but I still respect it a lot. Appreciate
yeah.
it.
Well, you were intimidating.
Oh, apparently. I hear it. Well, I'm a big guy, so that's why I try to always look happy. So they're like, "Hey, this
Yeah.
look at this
Well,
huge guy. Let's not talk to him."
I have an RBF, so I have to try and smile like a weirdo all the time. And
Loki, that was a good name. I have to say
it
that
was,
was.
but then right after you were like, "Don't use picker, flipper." Like literally told me do this, but actually don't. It's not a good.
Actually, your name. I was like, do this, but actually, your name kind of makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think I would like it better if it was just like spelled like that. I think this the two throws it off.
I know, and I can't do anything about it unless I buy whoever has that name on.
Oh, somebody has secondhand with letters.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's the only
So
reason.
now it
And then
makes
I was like,
sense.
oh, I'm gonna be clever and do a second like
Yeah,
that. And then
because like I spell it like that to find it, and I found the other person, so I was like, oh, you might be hard to discover if you do it with the number, but you
yeah,
just gotta get big. As simple as that. Just get big.
I mean, I'm on my way up
What's your strategy on growing on there?
on
On on so
everything.
yeah, just let's just go with TikTok because that's the one you're probably closest to getting paid from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like obviously I quit my job to be a reseller. Like that was my intention. And I think
Yes.
after FlipCon, it was like my like shifts have I've my focuses have shifted a little bit of like I'm still
Your
gonna do
shifts, your
eBay.
shifts has focused.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do eBay. I'm still gonna do that, obviously, but like I want to
Uh-huh.
put more into TikTok because I'm not that far from 10,000, which is when you can
Yeah.
start monetized. And I mean, I'm not the best at being consistent, so I think that's kind of where I need to like buckle down and be like, let's at
Th-
least,
that's my biggest advice I always give to people.
yeah,
That consistency, that's easiest way to grow. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
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 But then I also have to think of content, and that was always like, I can get. I'm a perfectionist, and like I can get very.
Mm. So that reel that I watched was you being perfectionist. The terrible reel that I saw.
What did you see?
They won a FlipCon.
Um,
It's the
uh,
worst thing I ever watched.
day 1 and 2 were all in that, so you didn't even watch the whole thing.
Yes, that's how bad it was.
Okay, well, I don't know how to make those kinds of.
I'm just kidding.
I'm like a talk to the camera kind of filmer.
Did you go? I didn't see you in there. Maybe you were. I just didn't know who you were. At the Wyatt's breakout thing. Were you there for that one?
Yeah, he shouted me out.
He did.
Yeah,
Again, what did he
yeah.
say about you?
He was like, I don't know, he was talking about something, and then he was like, Kendall, raise your hand. And like I raised my hand, and he was like, oh, like Kendall is someone that makes like a talking head kind of content where I'm just like sitting here talking to the camera.
Oh, so you're just trying to be like him? Is this that's why he shouted you
No,
out?
he takes like a week to film a video. I like sit down, film a video, edit it, upload it, which is not
Yeah,
the best.
no,
But
no. That I feel like Carrie, the other guy next to him, he takes 15 minutes to make his, and he's
yeah,
growing just as good as Wyatt's growing. So
yeah,
that's the beautiful part about this. You can do whatever you want.
yeah,
I mean, for my videos, some of them take me 4 hours, some of them take me 30 minutes. It's just the way it works. This one for this podcast, the longest part is actually talking to the person. Then the editing part takes 2 seconds. So it's all how you make it. I would say the perfectionist part probably will go away pretty soon once you start pumping them out.
yeah,
Because I would say it's hard to make a perfect video. So at some points you were like, hey, okay, this is good. It
yeah,
doesn't have to. I don't have to make every second like perfect.
yeah.
So, what do you think you're gonna go? Like, gonna do hauls? You're gonna do thrift with me's or
I mean, I feel like the whole reason I started the account was so that I could just share my hauls because that I like saw people doing it and it was like I want to do because like the Goodwills I go to, this stuff I find is so good that I was like I want to share that with people and get excited about it with people and like find a community of people. And then it just kind of grew into like talking, like sharing what I know about thrifting, what I know about reselling, how I research brands. Like I've
hmm
created a series called ABCs of Reselling where I share brands to pick up and brands to pass on in every letter of the alphabet, mainly because that
Oh,
that
I
gave me,
like that. Are you,
yeah,
are you the first one to think of that?
yeah.
That's
And
actually pretty. What letter are you on right now?
I think
Whoa. Okay, I gotta go back and watch that. Okay.
yeah. Well, also,
Are they like the regular, like, is L going to be Lulu, or is it actually like a brand that no one knows about?
well, I do 3 to pick up and 3 to pass. So
Oh, look at that, guys! ABCs of Reselling.
yeah,
I,
and I
I
think
didn't see
that,
that. I didn't see that on Instagram.
yeah. Well, I haven't put it up on Instagram yet.
Uh,
But that I think like when I started that, I got really excited about that idea, and I was like, I have now 26 videos I can make. So it was like, I didn't have to think so hard about content. But now I kind of like offer advice, and as my like eBay store has grown and I've gotten, better in that
trying to
aspect, people have,
trying to find you on TikTok.
You are?
Again, I searched it on Google and I got secondhand clothing. Yeah, I even spelled it with
And
secondhand like yours, and this still can't find you.
it is
Oh, there we go, Kendall. Gotcha. I'm trying to see one of these
ABCs.
ABCs. Which one do you think is the best one to share here? G, H?
Probably one
Which
of the
one?
more recent ones, just because
Oh,
the quality is better too, because
okay.
I filmed it differently. But once I get to 10,000 too, I can make that like an actual
up when you're at the thrift store and you're trying to
So much energy.
online,
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to share with you 3 brands to
I'm going to share with you 3 brands to take a look at when you guys
Okay.
are at thrift stores.
This is me being an intro. I like have to pump myself up, and this is me pumped up.
This is a good little pause frame too. That's partial.
and 3 brands to pass. Welcome back to another video in the series I've called the ABCs of Reselling.
Like that's
We
by the
are
way, that's
on-
Banger's font. That's what Caleb hates.
I know, and you know what's funny? Whenever he said that, I said to Johnny, I was like, I use that, and then he was like, yeah, don't use this font. And I was like,
Let
we go and change all
Hi,
my.
my name's Kendall. I am a full-time eBay reseller. And
I see this the same room you're in right now. I see number 14 behind you.
men's
So,
and
so
women's used
I,
clothes.
I like that as a
accessories
backdrop.
that
It
I
gives
find
you
at the
like
thrift store. The 3
like this
brands
girl
that
is
I would
serious.
pass on at the thrift store
Yeah,
that you probably
people ask
see
me
a
about my
lot.
inventory all the time.
I'm gonna try to guess with G. 3 brands you press. Is George one of them?
That I would pass on.
Yeah. Is that
Yes.
one of the ones you mentioned? George?
I'm
Okay.
sure, yeah.
G. Don't say like Gucci for like a good one. Did you say Gucci for a good one?
No, I picked brands that I've I think picked
Okay.
up at least or seen. Maybe not in this one. There was one brand that I had
And
to.
you might already know to pass on them, but they are Greg Norman, GH Bass, and George.
Hey,
I see
there we
these brands
go.
all the time. Some of the stuff might feel good or high quality. I just tend to pass on it. It's oversaturated on eBay. It might work on other
It's a
platforms.
good word,
and if these are
oversaturated. I
brands
like
that
that.
you
Yeah.
sell and they work for you, keep doing what you're doing.
I do have
This is
2
just
college
what
degrees.
I've learned. in
Oh,
this
you have
business.
2 already. Okay,
Now,
so
the
you catch up
3
to
that I
Carrie.
would pick up,
Yeah.
and reason being high sell-through rate, good price point too that you can get for them. The first brand that I would definitely pick up if I found it, and I have actually sold it before, is G4. I've sold
Okay, see, I never heard that one. Okay, see, I'm already
What's
learning
that?
something.
That's a good one
Yeah.
to pick up. I sold some shoes. I picked up some polos. Good brand.
Is it like a golf brand? Because
Yeah.
4 is for golf. Okay,
a
gotcha.
pair of G4 shoes, but they do also
$65.
make clothing
It's not bad.
and golf
I
bags.
I like how you just put the comp right away so people know. Hey, so you know what it is. It's good.
Mainly a golf brand. In the last 90 days, there have been 1,800 items sold.
Oh, you
that
give them
are
the sell-through
G4,
rate too.
and
Okay.
there are
I'm
currently
teaching the people.
990
I'm a
listed,
teacher at heart.
and that is all used. So really good sell-through rate. So definitely a brand that you want to keep your eye out for.
Is Grayson gonna
Second
make the
brand
list?
that you want to keep your eye out
Is
for
what?
is
Grayson? Oh.
It
Wait,
is a
my cat's name's Grayson.
brand as
Oh,
well.
really?
It
That's
Yes.
cool.
is golf attire. It'll feel like performance.
Yeah, I sold like a active, not like a jacket. It was like an active vest for like $100 or something from Grayson.
Currently, there
Yeah.
are 3,000 plus Grayson items on eBay used that are actively listed. And
How does it feel to watch yourself back? Does it feel cringy?
Yeah, a little bit.
there are 2,400.
But I'm also like, you
plus
go, girl.
sold in the last 90 days.
Yeah,
So
it's like
really
that's
good
just me. I did that.
Price point is pretty high. I've also sold this brand before. A really good brand to keep your eye out for. The third and final brand that you want to keep your eye out for when at the thrift store is new to me. I've never sold it before. I've never found it before, but I did some research, and it's definitely one that you want to look for. And it is Gramercy.
I'm just kidding.
Never heard of that either. Okay, look at this.
Sell-through's good.
G4 and Gramercy. Okay, you already teaching me things. Boom.
Look at
Devin,
that.
you do good. Oh, dang, 12K.
Yeah, my
Okay.
best one has 81K.
Was it an ABC one or was it just
No, it was my do's and don'ts of thrifting. That's the one I added to my Instagram because I was like, this one did well.
Wow. I've been learning with that is that sometimes the ones that do terrible do good on it. That's what another beautiful part about like cross posting is just like, hey, sometimes they do terrible on TikTok, but they'll do great on Instagram. Sometimes they'll do great on Instagram, but they'll do terrible on somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you started the repost yet? Were you like reposting your old content as new content?
No, but Art talked about that in the breakout session
Yeah.
thing about like doing that, but I don't even really know like how do you actually do it? Like is it
Just
literally just like you're downloading?
download that video and repost it.
Yeah,
Maybe do a different title to it, do something else.
yeah,
Because it won't work on YouTube because YouTube has a catalog and like they kind of can tell, hey, this is the same thing you did it earlier. But on TikTok and Instagram, people don't really scroll down and it's like, oh, cool. I found Kendall. Let me see all her videos. They don't really do that. So you can usually just post your old stuff as like Dave, ADH Dave. A good friend of mine, he does it like every single day. Just and sometimes he posts the same video like 12 times, and all the 12 times it goes viral.
wow,
Yeah, so like that's the tip that like I need to get into shorts because I feel like I'm missing out. But I legit hate like with a passion making short form videos. I hate maybe
why?
because I don't have a good software yet because I like to edit on my computer and I can't figure out a good way to edit short form on my computer yet, so I have to do it from my phone. And I got big gorilla fingers and it's really hard for me to get the right spot and stuff on it. But I feel like I'm missing the game with these shorts things. So
Can't you just take like clips from your YouTube videos and things like that and just like make that be your short form pretty much?
That's what people say, but then like my clips on YouTube are like this. They're like different resolution than the TikTok one. So like if you put it like that, you miss half the video. I need to like I talked about this with Wyatt. I need to find somebody that can just take my long form and make it short and just pay them, and then
Yeah,
just go with that. I think that'd be the best thing for me because
yeah,
it's definitely like the people say that hey, there's some people that say don't do shorts. The short title is going to go away. I don't think it is. I
yeah.
think you need to get good balance of long and that. But I like that. I like that idea. That's pretty nice. The ABCs.
Yeah.
You know, that's
But it's
something
like,
like if I found you like on letter like J, I'd be like, oh, I can't wait till whatever like letter Z or something. No,
yeah.
there was this one guy I found on the shorts. He was doing I'm making pasta, but the egg yolks double every day. Should we hear of that guy? Some
No.
This is a guy just like I'm gonna make pasta every day. I give it to the homeless, but my egg yolks are gonna double. So he just makes more and more pasta. So he instead of one egg yolk, just made one little dish, and he did two, then four, 8, 16, blah blah blah. The last one I did, he had like 10,000 egg yolks where,
Oh my
where he
gosh.
made pasta for. Yeah, and like Mr. Beast even found him and came to him and helped him with the 10,000 one. So
Wow.
like yeah, and he was a nobody when he started. He had like 0 subscribers when he did the first one, and then just in that got it. And then I was like, oh, I think I found him like on day 4. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see when he makes with the next batch and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Well,
think
yeah, I feel like the ABCs of reselling. I feel like that was like my like I hit like a viral point on that, and then I mean it's like obviously it goes up and down, but or at least viral for me, not like viral, but you know,
80K is 80K. I don't care who you are. It's pretty good. I don't think I have on my YouTube. I only have 4 or 5 videos above 80K right now, but it's differing long form than shorts. But it's still pretty impressive. And do you already have like the next one's ready to go, or you just do the research before you have to do the video?
I do the research before I do the video, which is
Okay.
also like not my like something I want to get out of doing. Like I want to film more, like take a day and just like film a bunch of videos. But a lot of times I come up with the idea on the spot, and I'm like, okay, I have the energy, the motivation. Like let me film it
Mm-hmm.
now. And that is kind of the same thing with these letters. It's like, or I feel like I've waited too long, and I have because I'm not consistent at all. But every letter has done pretty well.
Yeah.
So it's, but I think if I was like on a set schedule, it would be even better. It's just, I have to be able to like hold myself accountable to it.
Well, something you could probably pump out 5 in a day and just have, hey, every Monday I'm releasing a new letter video and just
Yeah.
put it and just do a month worth of work in one day. But it's probably doable. I don't know how long the research is for me. I can't even like think in my head how do you even start? Do you just like randomly scroll through sell-through rates and just look for brands with letters in them?
I mean, I have like a Excel spreadsheet that I made that has like every single letter and has good, bad columns, whatever. So like
Oh,
when I
okay.
do something, I like go and type it in there so that
Makes sense.
so letters in the future are kind of already done, at least some of them, or like brands I see when I go to the thrift store and things
Yeah.
like that. But there's some letters that are really hard and really hard for me to think of. So it just like prolongs it because I'm like, you know.
Yeah, I feel like Q and X might be a little difficult.
Q I can think of some.
X, I just have extra X, right? Is that X, right? That extra X? No, maybe not. Maybe it's Arturix. Just has an X in it.
Arcturus?
It's like, yeah, it's like the Patagonia
Yeah.
snow brand
That's
Arturix.
with an A. That's with an A.
Yeah, okay. Well, it has an X in it. You found it today
Yeah, wait, let me check.
in Charlotte.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, that's it. Dang.
Yeah,
Okay. I don't know. They made like T-shirts. I thought they just made like jackets and stuff.
I know. Well, I found 2 short sleeve plaid button downs too, but I've sold those.
From wow. Okay.
From
So do you thrift every day?
Like 3 to 4 times a week, probably.
Wow.
Yeah. But
And how many stores do you hit in like a day?
just 2.
Okay.
Like the one that I get the best stuff, like I got that shirt from, it was actually the guy that came and like talked. Were you there whenever
The one that got harassed by that old lady?
Yeah. I talked to him after because I just like thanked him for the prices that we have here because we love our Charlotte stores, and he said that the store that I got that from is the best store. They sell that stuff.
I met a viewer, and she told me on Friday, I think, that she went to some Goodwill that was like 30 minutes away from the hotel, so it's kind of far, and she found like RR Ralph Lauren jeans, like those, like the.
I told her to go there. That was Lisa.
Yeah.
Go there.
Lisa. Oh, so Lisa loves me, by the way. So you should better be nice to me.
Too.
No, Lisa loves me.
No, I got Lisa some good stuff.
She told me about all the stuff she found. I was like, holy moly, where is this Goodwill? Yeah, she said she got like 3 or 4 pairs of RR jeans there. I was like, whoa, that's like a $200 jeans.
Yeah.
Hey. So that's Secure Honey Hole. You close to that Goodwill?
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got. So it must be like in a nice area of people just donating Arturix and RR jeans to it. So
yeah, I mean I'm by the lake, so don't get too.
That means nothing to me. She lives by a lake, guys. Watch out. There's a whole lake where she lives. So give me your little. Another thing that I always give people advice on, people say they don't know what to do, is I have a vlog channel. I have 3 channels. I don't know if you know this. And one of them is just a vlog channel, because that one I had no clue what I wanted to do. So I was like, I'm just going to record myself what I do in a day. Something you could say, hey, day in the life of a reseller. You know, just pop a video out. Today I woke up, I did this, boom, 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 and one day and video's out.
See, I would like to do that, but I feel like every time I make like, because I've made videos before where like I've traveled to Winston-Salem and like went to their thrift stores and stuff, and I've made a video. Obviously, they're not good because I'm like, you know, I haven't gotten comfortable filming with like out and about and public and things like that, but they just never do well. They flop every time that I put one out. Like, I feel like the content where I'm just talking to a camera and like rattling off things or like sharing facts or things that tends to work. But whenever I'm like, here's a day in the life, because I've done that, it just doesn't do well at all. And I would like to do that kind of content because that's like
maybe you just have to do enough of them so that they know, hey, this is what she does, and then they kind of push it out a little more. I figured that one you don't have to really even like the ones I've seen for the day in our life on the short forms, they're more voiceover than anything. So you can just have a bunch of different B-roll footage and saying, hey, I went to the gym, and just show you going to the gym. You have to actually record yourself in it or something and say, hey, I went to this Goodwill, I found these 3 things. And you can just legit just film yourself walking into Goodwill, then you're showing the 3 things. You can actually show anything inside if you're a video film like that. But I think it's possible. But give me, let's say, tomorrow. What is he going to do tomorrow? What does a Wednesday look like for Kendall?
I mean, I pretty much do the same thing every day. So I,
That's what I
I
learned from the vlogs. It doesn't really change much.
yeah, I mean, I feel like I'd have to spice up my life a little bit, but I mean, I'll wake up, work out, eat breakfast, feed my cats, then I'll probably photograph some stuff because I'm trying to photograph every day. So it's like not one big day of photographing. I'll
Hmm.
photograph, I'll draft some listings, I'll probably film my ABC video, and then that'd be my day.
Not gonna lie. Well, first of all, you only ate breakfast. So that's an issue. Probably need to add lunch and dinner to it too. But
Yeah, I actually didn't eat like anything all day, so like sometimes
I,
that's realistic.
I just had like I had cereal this morning and I had steak for before this. So I
I saw.
really good balanced diet by me. But but what you described in the beginning, I would say that's all good content. Like wake up, workout, food. Like anytime you do anything that's outside of recently, they could put in like show your cats and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah,
but do like since you're doing short form, like 3 seconds of on each little thing.
yeah,
I feel like that people would enjoy that.
yeah.
Try it.
Well, I also think my issue is like for like I since like making content was so like it was just an added thing, I forget to
Hmm.
do stuff. So like I'll do it like even at FlipCon, like I was like, oh, I want to get the food and like or my meal, and I totally was like not in it.
For flip kind of, I don't blame you. I went in there thinking I was gonna film a lot too,
Yeah,
and I don't think I have enough for even one video, like for a vlog, because it's just I was just too busy living in the moment. I wasn't like, oh, let me get my camera out and record this. I was like, no, let me just
yeah.
like legit. I don't think I haven't got that day yet for my vlog, but legit thing is gonna be like 5 minutes of footage from Flipkart. That's probably all I have recorded.
Well, you can throw that up on TikTok. There you go.
There
There's
we
your
go.
short content.
For sure.
There you
No,
go.
it was gonna be a vlog. It's my vlog is like I know I did a 15-minute recap driving from FlipCon with no voice. So that's gonna be great. It's gonna it's gonna be a great
Why do you
recap.
have a voice?
I lost it on Friday. I was busy yelling at people and screaming and yelling at
Being,
you, screaming at you, doing baby got back, and I was just busy cheering you on. So
yeah, right.
that's what happened. The voice just goes. I
That's
still
fine.
haven't fully recovered. I still like hear like the what's it
Yeah.
called, frog in your throat or something. I don't
Throat.
know. English isn't my first language, so I don't know your sayings that well yet. But
What's your first language?
Ukrainian. I didn't tell you this.
No, but I think I read it in your bio somewhere that you were
Oh,
born in Ukraine.
stalker.
I do my research.
Is that the new way people call stalking now? I'm not stalking. I just do my research.
Do a high level research, background check, all the things, you know?
You did a background check on me
Yeah.
before. Let me do a background before I come on this guy's podcast. Make sure he has no
I need to
warrants.
know what I'm getting myself into, you know?
A good background could have been just watching an episode.
Yeah, but
So
I don't
you
have
see
that
kind of
plan.
the questions are going to be asked. Not, hey, let me see if this guy's wanted in any states.
I mean, that's interesting to me.
I'm glad I passed the test since you're here. So there we go. That's good. That's good to know. So since you don't know anything about how these podcasts work, there's always a recurring segment that we do every single episode where it's called a rank 5 blindly. Okay.
Okay.
So I give you a category and I give you 5 things from that category. And you have to rank them from 1 to 5 without knowing what comes next. Okay.
Okay.
One's the best, 5's the worst. Your category is cereal. Are you a cereal eater? Do you like cereal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you 5 different cereals. You have to rank them 1 to 5, but you don't know which next ones is coming. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
I'll start off with a simple one. I'll give you a little Frosted Flakes.
Number 1.
Whoa. What? That's your go-to? Wow.
Yep. Yep. I got them in the
Okay.
pantry downstairs.
Are they great?
Yes. I
Can
love
you give me
them.
can you give me the Tony the Tiger they're great impression?
Frosted Flakes are more than good. They're great. Karaoke queen right here. Thank you. Thank
That
you.
was fantastic. I did not think I was gonna pull your one right away. Dang, okay. That I don't think I've ever had these. This is episode 22 now, where they number 1 was right away. So I guess.
I know what I like.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't get better.
Well, if you said you have them right now, it might be hard to get better. All right, next, Captain Crunch and berries.
3.
Okay. Do you like that one better than just the Captain Crunch, or
Yeah, I like the berries. Is it
the bear?
all berries, or is it all berries, or is it?
No, it's Captain Crunch and berries. It's a mix of Captain Crunch and the berries, not just
Yeah.
all
Okay.
berries.
3. We're
I
going
feel like
3.
that's the best one because if I just eat Captain by itself, my jaw hurts.
Yeah.
It's a lot of chewing, and the berries is just too sweet by itself. You gotta have the mix. My favorite one as well. Then 3. Okay.
Okay.
Tricks.
I don't know what's coming because I'm
I,
gonna say,
I'll help you out. There's not that many healthy options on my list, so just
okay.
if you think like life is coming or something like that, it's not.
Like there's no raisin bran or anything. That's gonna be last, but 4. Tricks is 4.
Tricks is 4.
Yeah,
Why do you hate tricks so much?
I don't hate it, but I don't. There's better options.
Are you old enough to remember the original tricks?
Yeah, and I saw a thing that was like, you know how tricks are now like all round.
Yes.
They used to be shapes. It's because we
Yeah.
can't see them because we've grown up.
Yeah,
saw
that's what I heard too. Because tricks are
like,
for kids.
yeah, yep.
And I don't know what it is, but I hate those stupid round things. They tasted so much better when they were shaped like fruit or whatever. Flowers. What was tricks shaped like before? It was flowers, right?
I think so. Yeah. What's like mac and cheese? Like it's better when it's shaped like SpongeBob than when it's just.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah. Facts.
Tricks. I just Googled tricks original shapes. Yeah, it was like flowers and like bananas or something. I don't know how to describe it. Here's what it looked like, right? This
Oh
what
yeah,
you
yeah,
grow up
yeah,
eating, stuff like that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Now it's like freaking circles, man. It doesn't taste good as circles.
Well,
No.
we're too old.
Yeah. Fruity chips are back. You see that? Are they back?
Oh, I don't know.
Whoa. Might have to change my ranking if I knew they're back.
Change
All right. Next, Cocoa Puffs.
I'm gonna say I still have 2 and 5
And 5.
open.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm not a big chocolate in the morning.
Yeah, that makes sense. I respect it.
But I do like the milk that comes from it.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it 5. But
5. Not you
know
hate
about
Cocoa
these.
Puffs. You hate Cocoa Puffs. Okay. I saw a guy on Shark Tank try to sell just the milk. That was his brand, and like the milk that's left over from the cereal. He tried to sell that as like its own thing. You can go to like at a store, just buy Cocoa Puffs milk or like Fruit Loops milk that's left over after the cereal is done. That
Did
was a
they
very interesting idea. No,
did anyone do it?
they were like just stupid.
Yeah, what? When I was a kid, I used to have a bowl that had like a straw attached to it.
I had the same bowl.
Yeah.
That was you just unlocked some memories in my life,
Yeah,
man.
right?
I remember watching like freaking PBS Kids and eating cereal out of that thing, man. That was food. That was some good times. You just unlocked some memories. Yeah,
And life was simple, you know? Things were
man,
easy.
just watching Sesame Street and eating my cereal, man. That was some good old days. Good old days. You have 2 open. All right. Number 2 for you is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, yes. That's what I wanted in there. So
Okay, so dang,
Frosted Flakes Cinnamon Toast Crunch in the pantry.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my number 1 all time. I love that. Captain Crunch and Berries is my number 2, and then I think Fruity Pebbles might be 3.
You didn't even get. I didn't even get Fruity Pebbles.
Well, yeah, I didn't give you that option, but just
I
saying
do
for me all time. If you ask my top 3, it'll be those 3. Yeah. What's your top 3 of all time?
Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and probably Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles. Do we have?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! That's like awfully close to me.
We just become best friends.
No, because
Okay.
I don't have Frosted Flakes in mind.
Whatever.
Frosted Flakes is top 5 for me though. Yeah. Frosted Flakes is top five. I had we did so on Mondays, the show you were on yesterday with me and Ray. That show is usually a draft show where we invite different people from YouTube and we draft our favorite things. Like and we did cereal before, and I won that one. I had the best cereal board. I
Wow.
I
How
don't
did
know what
who
I had.
determines who wins?
We do the so we draft, and then we put the picture on our community page. People vote who had the best draft,
No.
but the pictures don't have the names who drafted them. It's just a picture of who did it. So, for example, let me find it right now, and you can vote on who had the best one. And then it's pretty funny because we just laugh at people. Like if I'm like, you picked this for your favorite cereal. What is wrong with you? And we just laugh people out of the room. Sometimes it's a funny show. So the last one we did was best sweet snacks. When you go to the sweet snack aisle of the grocery store. So since you don't know who any of these people are, I'll show you that right now. You can tell me who you think won. I'm gonna try to make it big. Do you see that, or should I zoom in? Probably need to zoom in, right? Do you see that?
Yeah. So I'm
So
just picking a letter.
yeah, so pretty much Team A has Nutty Buddy, fudge rounds, ho hos, chocolate cupcakes, and some unicorn snacks. B has zebra cakes, Swiss rolls, honey buns, ding dongs, and apple pie. C has oatmeal cream pies, cupcakes, Christmas treats, little bites, muffins, and Christmas cakes. D has snowballs, Twinkies, donuts, moon pies, and some Chinese Taiwan bananas. E, E has Krispy Kreme donuts from the store, not from the donut place, ones you find at the store. Reese's cupcakes, Pop Tarts, coffee cakes, and Cas bars.
B all day.
B all day.
All day.
B was Ray's team, and
Wow. So
I
B.
think he's in last. I think he's in last place. B
I mean, other than
is
the apple pie, I'd take out the apple pie.
he got 10% of the vote. He is fourth place.
Wow.
C was me. I'm winning.
Wait, what was C again?
Oatmeal cream pies, cupcakes, Rice Krispie treats, little bites, and the Christmas cakes. Kind of the same thing as zebra cakes, but just available for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of happy that Ray was B because I was thinking zebra cakes first, and he took them. And the chat hated zebra cakes. Nobody liked zebra cakes in the chat. I was shocked. So,
Wow.
yeah. So I'm looking for the cereal one now. Cereal one we did like last year. It was a long time ago.
So you do this every Monday?
Every Monday we go between his channel and my channel, and we did things from like rom-coms to soda to fast food to appetizers. I'm just seeing all the ones we did. Christmas songs.
What are
is
your
the-
rom-coms?
Wait, want to see the rom-com one?
Yeah.
You can.
This is fun. I want to see what people say.
This is the rom-com. I don't remember which one I was. So, A had Wedding Singer, Knocked Up, Something About Mary. I don't know what that one is. Oh, something Real Girl. It's something like it was like him loving like a blow-up doll or something. I don't know. And then Her, which is a guy's in love with a robot.
Yeah, is it like his phone or something? Or
Yeah.
I don't know.
B had 4-Year-Old Virgin, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Hall Pass, Just Friends, and The Wrong Missy. C had The Princess Bride, 10 Things I Hate About You, 50 First Dates, Long Came Polly, and American Pie. D had Hitch, My Best Friend's Wedding, Groundhog Day, The Proposal, and Kate and Leopold.
Well,
seems like you hate all of them.
Yeah. Well, I actually don't like rom-coms, so but I'm just curious.
Why'd you choose this one then?
Do you have one that's horror movies? Because that's my favorite.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
on
would
Race Channel. I can find. I can get that one next year. We did that one for that one. I was a lot out of my element because I don't watch horror movies, so I was like, I don't know which ones to choose. This one. Yeah, I think C won this one if I remember. Which is I don't know if you watch her. She's gorgeous on YouTube. Oh, on TikTok as well. She's huge on TikTok. Gorgeous. I think she has like 200,000 followers on TikTok. She does clothes, resells clothes. So you might have to look her up. And then B was Married Life. Do you follow her? Alicia, Married Life. Another huge TikToker, also does clothes. So add them to your list. Okay. So yeah. I was trying to find cereal for you, but you rudely interrupted me.
Yeah, sorry.
With rom-coms that you don't even watch.
I vote B on that though for rom-coms.
Yeah,
Just
but
saying.
we had funny things. We had like best smells, best sounds, so like
Was,
stuff like that.
was fresh cut
Uh,
grass on there?
I
You know
picked
what?
that in first round for
Really?
best smells.
That,
Yeah,
that's a good smell.
I'm looking at that one now. I had fresh cut grass. I had bacon, cinnamon rolls, gasoline, which is a little controversial, but I love the smell of gasoline, and cash.
Same.
That was my five.
Cash? No.
Cash is a good smell. I
I mean, like,
lost to. I guess I'll share this one with you too. I lost to B, but B had a really good draft. So B had
I
chocolate chip cookies, coffee, garlic in the pan, movie popcorn, and smell of victory.
I mean, out of all of them, I'd probably still pick C. I'd probably still pick
Yeah.
yours. Even though cash, like maybe like bills, but like I'm thinking like pennies, like change.
Oh no, like bills, like paper cash. Who
Yeah.
smells pennies? You smell pennies?
Fun fact about me. I love change, like coins. Love them.
Do you, like just like various coins, or do you collect like coins or?
No, I just like money and nobody ever wants their change. So everyone always
Wait, do you
gets
just walk around with like a bunch of coins in your pocket?
well, I have coins in my purse, but I like to think of change as the neglected money. No one ever wants it. Everywhere I've worked, people know that fact about me, so they just give me the change. And I'm just making money. They don't
Yeah.
even realize.
So do you just take them to like one of those like change machines once a year or something, or?
Well, I used to take them to PNC. That's the bank I have, and they would do it like now. All those coin things like take a percentage, and I'm not about that. So I will like sit and roll coins.
No,
like,
you don't. You don't sit there and roll.
It's really
How long does that
cathartic.
take?
I don't know. I just put on a show, sit there with my pile of change, and just roll coins.
So I used to like my first content on my channel was storage units. I bought a bunch of them back in Philly, and in it you just find tons of change. So I had that like big 5-gallon like water blue bucket thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And I filled it to the top with change. The
Just
thing
from
weighed like
storage, just
just
from
from
people.
storage.
Oh my gosh!
There was one storage unit where I could have paid for a unit just from the change that I found in that unit. The dude just had
Wow.
like like paper, like not plastic bags, just full of change. I don't know like what was happening
Really,
there.
what I have under my bed is just a plastic bag.
Yes, so I took it when it was full to like the thing. I was there for almost like an hour and a half, just
Just
waiting.
pouring it down the thing.
Yeah,
How
I
much
made
did you-
almost. It was like $1,400.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
Wow.
but I was so mad because these things would just get stuck and I had to like stop and just like shake it again. I was there for legit an hour and a half. It was a long time.
Wow. So I
I
need to
have
buy a storage unit. That's what I'm hearing.
I have finally found the cereals. They were in Ray's channel now on mine. So you go. A had Captain Crunch and Berries, French Toast Crunch,
Oh.
Rice Krispies. How do you feel about Rice Krispies?
So anytime I think of Rice Krispies, I think of just like spoons full of sugar.
Why?
It's like I would put so much sugar. I would just dump sugar on it, and then you
that was
and it would just be sugar.
That's what we said. That's what we laughed at it. I'm like, you need so much sugar to make that thing taste good. Like you didn't.
Yeah.
And he had apple Cheerios, and Honey Graham O's. That's team one. Team two had Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes, Cocoa Puffs, Captain Crunch by itself, and then Honeycomb. Team three had Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles. I bet you don't know who this one is. Apple Jacks, Frosted Mini Wheats, and Lucky Charms. And then Team D went the Honey Nut Cheerios first. Reese's Puffs, Trix, Honey Smacks, and Raisin Bran.
No.
Do you not just want to be friends with Team D? Team D
No,
was
although
Ray, by the way.
I do like Honey Smacks. Those smack.
Do they smack? Honey Smacks legit smack?
They do.
Yeah, I don't know how I got Lucky Charms in the last round. I legit have no clue. Like, you thought people would pick that one first?
Yeah.
Yeah. People are busy picking freaking Cheerios and Rice Krispies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I won this one as well. case you were wondering. That's and then I'm scrolling down to the horror one.
Yeah, I'm
That one
curious.
I was so out of my element because I said I don't watch horror movies at all. We did that horror one on Halloween of last year. We did
Oh.
horror movies, and then next week we did Halloween candy. Okay,
I love
horror. Horror. We have The Strangers. First overall pick. I don't know if that is that worthy. First overall. The Strangers.
Stranger. Yeah, it's okay.
Silent Hill. Us. The Descent. What Lies Beneath. Blair Witch Project. The Conjuring. The Exorcist. The Witch. Halloween. The Shining. Child's Play. 28 Days Later. Alien. Ernest Scared Stupid.
I don't even know what that is. Is that even an actual scary movie?
No, it's like one of like scary movies where it's a mock of it. Scream 2, Jaws, Saw, Train to Busan, and The Good Son.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I was Team D. In case you want to know.
Yeah, I vote A.
I think B won this one.
I mean, I do
Where
like most B, but the Vovich or however you're supposed to actually, because I think it's two V's.
yeah,
I've seen
the
that.
Vivitch. Yeah.
And then
You
Halloween.
hated that one. Okay.
Yeah, I hated it, and I also Halloween. I don't like what's the main chick in that? Main lady.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah.
Yes, I don't like her.
You don't like Jamie Lee Curtis?
No.
Oh. I actually have Jamie Lee Curtis in the back room, just waiting this whole time for you to say that. So
Totally. Bye, Jamie.
let me bring her on real quick. You can tell me why you hate her so much.
No,
You don't want to talk to her, dang. What did she do to you?
I just don't like her. I'm not a fan. I really just don't like Halloween, that whole franchise. So
I feel like there's like 75 of them right now, right? It seems like every year I make a new one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
And
like,
she's in every single one. And he just keeps walking around killing people. He's walking. Run a little
what do you want to do? What do you have to do? Float?
Good.
So what from Eddie do you like? Stranger, Silent Hill, Descent, What Lies Beneath?
I like Us. Us is
Us.
probably the best one in that.
You're not a Scream 2 fan?
Scream
The
2
only
is
reason I picked this because I went to the movie in theaters. My friends made me go. Now the thing was like middle school or high school when it came out, and I peed my pants almost watched it. So I was like, that's when I learned I wasn't a horror guy. So that's what that I had to pick that first.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's
No, I mean it's okay. I don't know.
no.
But well, have you ever seen The Grudge? You know what
No. I've seen Scary Movie make fun of The Grudge. So
yeah. I saw that when I was in 5th grade. I think it was that sometime. I think that age, and I forced my mother to take me because I wanted to see it, and I brought my blankie that I still have. To be honest.
Wait. Let's talk about this. 5th grade. You were like, Mom, I want to see this movie.
I think it was 5th because I had to have somebody like, I mean, obviously, you have to be like 17 to even go by yourself, right?
For some of them, yeah. If they're not PG-13, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. That might have even been PG-13, but I don't think I was 13 yet.
Yeah.
But I took my blankie with me to the movies, and my mom the whole time was like, we can leave, I want to leave. And I was like, oh, we're staying. But
you weren't scared at all, or do you just like the sensation of being like afraid? Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those. It's one of my quirks.
Man, like,
I like to watch scary movies by myself.
You like to what?
I like to watch scary movies by myself.
Alone in the dark, blank.
Yeah.
You still got the same blankie?
Yeah, I do. I do have the same blankie.
Yeah, the problem for me is like I could probably do a 2-hour movie and I'll be okay, but then I would have like 5 straight days of nightmares for that movie, and that's not good. So like, yeah. Not a fan. Is that your number one like genre? You would say horror? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna have you on the draft in the future. I don't know what you'll be good at, but we need your sassy, scary movie, true crime energy.
Yeah. You need anything dark, twisted, scary?
Yeah.
I'll be
I'm a
honest.
little scared for your husband right now.
Yeah, he tolerates it. It's not his favorite. He's more of a rom-com kind of guy, and
He's a rom-com guy?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't do rom-coms either, unless I'm watching it with like a female. I can't imagine watching a rom-com by myself. That sounds interesting.
Well, I don't know if he watches it by himself, but
Well, go in there now. He's probably watching for Sarah Marshall. I bet you.
he likes that awkward moment. Have you ever seen that with Zac Efron?
No. Oh wait, Zac Efron. That sounds familiar. No, I was thinking of 17 again. Is that Zac Efron as well?
Oh yeah, that's Zac Efron.
That's another rom-com, right? Where he's 17 again. What a concept to a movie.
Wow.
Crazy. It's like I could tell you the whole movie just based on the title. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's like Lifetime again, Nanny cam. It's about a lady that watches things in a nanny cam the whole thing.
That must be why you like it.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's very stupid movies. I love to follow it.
Yeah.
What do you? So when you list, is it just like Love Island, or what do you else you have going for yourself when you're listing?
Yeah. Right now, just Love Island. But
You don't have any like podcast or just music playing or anything like that?
I've been trying to switch to music because I pay too much attention to Love Island that it takes me
that's an issue.
longer to
That is an issue.
So I play Love Island when I'm photographing because I don't need
to,
okay. So I'll have that playing, and now I've been trying to switch to music, and I usually like I don't know, like folk kind of ish.
Oh, I thought for sure it'd be rap based on your
No. I mean, I like rap, but that's probably not my favorite. I listen to rap if I'm like, I want to get like pumped. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
But normally it's like, like, I don't know, James Bay, or I like Noah Kahan. That's my favorite artist. He's
indie folk.
Yeah.
Can you guess what my favorite genre is? Just knowing who I am as a human being.
I don't really know.
Did you say Noah Kahan? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No. How do you spell that? KAHAN. Yeah. KAHAN.
Yeah, it looks like Kahan, but it's Khan.
Yeah.
I say it.
Dial Drunk.
Yeah, that's a good one. He has one with Post Malone too. I would say you like country.
No.
No?
Zero. No.
I think it's the beard. I think that's all it is.
Beard. I like 90s country better than now. Like, I like the Garth Brooks, the Tim McGraws of the world. I like that. Yeah. I like Dalton singing Friends in Low Places karaoke. That's my kind of country. I like that. I'm alternative rock.
Oh, okay.
But like alternative, like grunge kind of like. So like I don't know, like what do you play? Like the Offspring's my favorite band. Do you know who they are?
Yeah.
Like like that, like Offspring, early Green Day.
Yeah.
Early Linkin Park, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay. My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
That's up my alley.
That's probably my second. Not that, maybe like a little bit old, not older. I guess more modern, but like
more.
Yeah, the other direction.
So not as old as me, but like.
Yeah. But I like I went to Warped Tour when I was in 8th grade. Like I like that kind of,
okay.
Yeah. I like that kind of music, like the punk that, I did see Simple Plan actually.
Oh, well, Simple Plan is right up my alley. Simple Plan, Sum 41.
Yeah.
30 Seconds to Mars. Yeah.
Yeah, like 30 Seconds to Mars. The Offspring, Simple Plan, and Sum 41 are all going on tour, or they're going to be.
Yeah, they were in Tampa last week. I didn't go because I went to FlipCon. Yeah, those two were together. Yeah. I missed out.
Yeah, I like that. I like Mayday Parade. If you've heard of Mayday Parade.
Mayday Parade, man, that's a throwback.
That is the best concert.
Is that Miserable at Best? Is that them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw them with We the Kings.
We the Kings.
Yeah.
Is that Check Is Juliet?
Yep.
6-ish. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, okay. Give me a little more respect to you now. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
okay.
That's like I love Mayday Parade. I don't know what the album, I can picture the cover, but like,
So I'm guessing you're probably just based on that. You're probably like 3 years younger than me because that was like I was just out of high school when those bands became like popular. We the Kings,
yeah,
Mayday. Yeah. So
I think I saw them like towards the end of high school.
okay. All right.
So yeah, probably. But it was
So
one of the
guess
best concerts I've ever been to.
really okay.
Yeah.
My best concert was uh AWOL Nation. I don't know if you ever heard them.
Yeah.
And 21 Pilots. That,
Okay.
but before they were mainstream, 21 Pilots, they weren't really like that big yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of my good friends is a main singer for the Wonder Years. I don't know if you know what they are.
I think I've heard of them.
They're like the same kind of style of music.
Yeah.
They're pretty big, and his manager owns like Ticket Nation or whatever. He's part of it. So
Mhm.
whenever I need a concert, I'm like, hey, I'll call him Soupy. Hey, Soupy, do you have tickets to this? And they're like, yeah, and just boom, I would go to it. So it's pretty cool.
Wow. Look
Yeah.
at you. You got the plug.
Well, I don't have it now because he's in Philly. I'm here. So I feel like guilty of getting the plug now.
Yeah.
It's not much I can do to him to help him out.
That's cool,
I,
though.
I respect you a lot more now for having good music. Okay, man.
Yeah.
Look
I
at
do.
this. I came in thinking I was going to roast you the whole hour. But here
And now we're best friends, right? I told you.
we're leaving really good friends, man. Look at that.
Really good friends. I'm hearing best. But
Best, I don't know. I don't know if we're on that level just yet, but
I get
maybe
me on the
we'll see.
pod and we're gonna
Boom.
be.
That's what that is. But anyway, back to my original question about listing
Oh yeah.
and music. I have been. I don't know about you. Like I can ship and listen to music, but I can't listen to music. I don't know why. I just. I don't know.
Why?
There's something about me. I just focus too much on the music for some reason. I don't know why.
What do you do when you list? Nothing.
YouTube videos, podcasts, long things that I don't have to like click between things. So like if a video is like 30, 40 minutes long. I recently tried to watch TV shows but like I had the same issue with you with Love Island. I've been really into Suits lately. And I'm just been because like I have two screens here. So I listen to this one, I watch this one. And with Suits, I'm just busy focus on the screen way too much. So
yeah.
that's it. Also started watching my 90 Day Fiance.
Oh.
That
I've
one's
tried to get
dangerous.
into that. I can't. I feel too bad for the people.
I watched the one with like the short guy, I forgot his name. I forgot the photographer from LA that fell in love with like the Filipino girl.
Isn't that like what all those like? I feel like there was a bunch of like videos.
I think his name is like Big Ed or something. His name is that Big Ed? No. Big Ed, 90 Day Fiance. Yeah, Big Ed.
He has like no neck. He's kind of
That's how I didn't want to say that because I'm like it sounds terrible, but so that's exactly. That's exactly how you would describe the guy.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, this guy right here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so apparently there's more than one season. I've been watching him with her. Yeah. But apparently there's like there's this one. There's like is this the same girl? I guess it could be. So there's more than one, but I watched this one. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I can't get into that.
But that's the one where like I'm just like so focused on the show and then don't listen much. So guys in the comments down below, if you guys are still watching, tell us what you guys do. Let's see. Maybe Lifetime movies is the way to go. Maybe we should just start watching Lifetime movies. I mean, you would love it.
Probably not for you because you pay attention.
No, I don't. That's why I love them. I just know it's going to happen. It's just background noise. It's beautiful. Yeah. No. All right. Any more questions you have for me? You've been asking me questions all night. So, you have anything else you want to know about me before we head out of here? Perfect. Love it. So, where can the people find you? You said.
So, Style Secondhand on TikTok, but it's Style 2NDHAND. I'm not first, I'm second. And on Instagram, Style Secondhand with a 2.
YouTube or no?
Oh, yes, but I actually don't know. Is my YouTube? I just made it, so it's in its infancy.
Is there no
Oh, it is Style Secondhand, all spelled out like it is here
look at you trying to
on
be
YouTube.
different.
Well, I was actually able to get it.
Style
Still
Secondhand.
insane.
You got 7 subs.
I know. I told you that.
How'd you get 7 subscribers?
Well, I'm one of 6 in my family, so
Well,
no.
look
But
at that.
actually, my brother, my dad, I think, my husband, and then the other people
Yeah,
don't actually know.
yeah, you
So,
found. So I'm 8. You know, remember
oh,
that. When Kendall
yeah,
gets her YouTube play button eventually, remember who
yeah.
her 8th sub was. Be on the lookout for this brand. You already got a 150. That's pretty impressive for a channel with no subscribers. 150 views on the video. That's not bad. There you go. So,
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Tracksmith?
no, I don't know what that even means.
That's the brand that I was showing. Was
Oh,
Tracksmith.
I
The
legit
brand is
heard
out
checks. I legit heard Chex Mix. I'm like, is that the new brand? Okay. There we go. So, guys, all her stuff will be linked down below. Her TikTok, her Instagram, and her YouTube. Make sure you guys give her a follow. Don't ask her any questions. She won't answer them, but she might be mean to you. So yeah, that
But
might
if I'm
happen.
mean to you, that means that you're in. So
There we go.
you want me to be
So,
mean to you?
see, you want her to be mean to you. This is
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah.
She's also available for hire for your karaoke parties. If you need somebody to liven up the room, just hit her up. She'll come and bring the energy. That's
I
right.
think that'll be my second channel. Will be karaoke with Kendall. You heard it here
That
first.
might work. You have the alliteration with the K and the K, you know. So there we go. That's you can probably make it work. Karaoke with Kendall. All right. Thank you so much, Kendall, for coming on. It's a lot of fun for me. I don't know for you. It was a lot of fun for
I
me.
had a blast.
There we go. That's what I want to hear.